Hi, Sophie here, and welcome to another episode of Friday Favorites. And this episode, I'm showing you my very favorite facial mineral sunscreens. Okay, so I'm really excited to show you just four different sunscreens today. Now, if you haven't already, go and check out my other video that I did on sunscreens for the body. So I split them into two different videos because I use completely different sunscreens on my body than I use on my face. You can sometimes use the same products, it's completely up to you, but generally speaking, the ones that I use on my body will have, some kind of water resistant factor in them, and the formulation just doesn't translate for me to my face. Also, I like to spend a little bit more money on my facial sunscreen products because it's so important for me to protect my face year round, and I want to have some anti-aging ingredients in there too. So that's exactly what I'm going to show you in the four products that I've got to show you today, and you're going to love these. And the last one, I always save the best till last, is a very, very special and completely new brand to me. So I'm excited to share that with you. All right, let's get started. So product number one is called Simply Zinc Ultra by Cyberderm. Now, all of the products that I'm showing you in both the videos are mineral sunscreens. So just as a little bit of a reminder, the difference between a mineral sunscreen and a chemical sunscreen is a mineral sunscreen acts as an immediate block from all the sun's rays, the UVA and the UVB rays. And it sits on top of your skin. It's just like wearing clothes. It literally blocks the sun. A chemical sunscreen goes into the layers of your skin, and that's why you have to wait often 20-30 minutes after application before you go out in the sun. But I am not a big fan of chemical sunscreens because there are so many deleterious health effects that have now been discovered with many of these chemicals, and one of the main things is that they are a known endocrine disruptor. So I always use mineral sunscreens. They work really well for me. So in that vein, this first product that I'm showing you uses zinc oxide, and most of them use zinc oxide. But there's zinc oxide and zinc oxide. You want a non-nano kind, you want it to be very, very finely milled, and in the case of this product, they're saying that it's transparent because it is transparent. So gone are the days. Well, it's not gone are the days because some sunscreens still give you that white ghostly look and they're all greasy and horrible. But the ones that I'm showing you today obviously aren't. This is a brand, Cyberderm. I love the brand Cyberderm. So physicians, doctors, dermatologists have created all the products in this line. So they're really, really top notch, like in a dermatologist's office. They're actually from Canada, and I discovered this brand at a beauty expo here in Los Angeles quite a while ago, actually, and I just fell in love with a lot of other products in their line because they're such high quality, and I was like, okay, I need to know about your facial sunscreens too, and this is like a best-selling product of theirs. So it comes in a little thin tube like this, and as I said, it's 50. So if you want some serious sun protection, this might be the one that you're looking for. It is a slightly beige color when you squeeze it out, very, very lightly beige, and it color corrects, so it can work on really any shade of skin. And then when you rub it in, it sort of disappears. It doesn't really give you any coverage, that I will say, so don't get it if you want a tinted moisturizer or something that's going to give you a little bit of coverage. It doesn't. It's very hydrating. So if you have oily skin, this one perhaps isn't the one for you. They say it's for all skin types, but I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't give this to my daughter who has oily skin. I think this one is better for slightly drier skins, dry to mature skin, an excellent choice. Okay, so let's move on to product number two. Where is it? Here we go. So it is the 5-in-1 sunscreen facial lotion, I think, face sunscreen by Suntegrity. Now, this is a product that I've shown before in other videos because I'm a huge fan of Suntegrity. I know the formula. I've got to know her. I've known her for a few years now, Trisha. And it is why I love this particular product is that it's a 5-in-1. So what that means is that it is an SPF 30 sunscreen. And by the way, all of the ones that I'm showing you are SPF broad spectrum. You always need to look for a broad spectrum, which means that it's going to cut out both the UVA and the UVB rays. That's very, very important. And it'll be clearly written on the packaging if it's broad spectrum. So this one treats I haven't got my glasses on. It treats, it hydrates, it protects, and it primes and it covers. So that's why it's called 5. And it's full of really beautiful anti-aging ingredients. Now, the coverage on this is moderate coverage. I would say it's more of a primer. So if, like me, you have, imperfections on your skin, who doesn't, and I want coverage, I want a little bit more coverage, I'm not going to rely on this product for coverage. But great if you're on vacation and you're going to throw a sun hat on or whatever, it's perfect. It comes in different shades. Each shade is very, I would say each shade is pretty color corrective in the sense of don't get too hung up on, oh, should I get the light or the medium? Because it will just sort of blend into your skin. So it offers that coverage. It's not a matte finish, it's a dewy finish. But I would say that it does actually work for all skin types, this one. So whether you're oily or dry or combination skin or whatever, I think you'll be good to go with this particular one. And as I said, it's SPF 30. By the way, they have come up with a brand new product called Impeccable Skin, which is so awesome. And I'm going to put a link underneath this video to the video that I shot a few weeks ago, Friday Favorites actually, which is my favorite foundations for mature skin, and I put that in the foundation category because you'll see why when you watch the video, but check that one out. But there you go, there's that. All right, now let's get to this really exciting one, the new one that I was telling you about. So this one is by a brand called AO. It is a New Zealand brand, and I am pretty impressed by this brand. Really pure ingredients sourced from nature, sourced from some of the most pristine nature that we have on the planet, New Zealand. So this particular product is called 6,000 times Elemental Screen. So it's a really great, strong, broad spectrum sunscreen, but here's the thing that is really cool about it. It's called 6,000 times because it contains an ingredient called red algae, and this is sourced from New Zealand in this case. And this red algae is 6,000 times more potent than vitamin C. And to me, that's very exciting to have in a sunscreen, because what you may not know is that vitamin C protects your skin from UVA and UVB rays too. More on that in just 1 second. So this actually has it in the product, and it has it in the product in a form, of vitamin C that is not synthetic. It's completely natural. Okay, so how does it perform? How does it sit on your skin? So really, really impressed. Now, it comes out of the tube, and I would say it's white with a very, very, very slightly pinky color, which is from the red algae. And I don't know how clearly you can see here, but you apply it, has a very, very gentle, delicate, almost non-existent scent. So you're going to apply it and it literally goes away. It's a beautiful texture. It's hydrating, but not too hydrating. So with me, when I road tested this, I just used a serum. So I used a peptide serum that basically is completely absorbed into my skin. It adds no moisture to my skin because I wanted to test this without using a moisturizer. And then I applied this, and it was absolutely perfect. My skin was beautifully hydrated and ready, primed for, you know, if I was going to use a foundation, or just leaving my skin as is if I wasn't. Sorry, the dog barking. I'm sitting outside. The Chihuahua goes bananas sometimes because there's a lot of squirrels in my yard. I really hope he stops in a second, and I hope it's not too irritating to you. Now, I wanted to mention vitamin C. So vitamin C, or go back to vitamin C. So please remember that vitamin C, and why I recommend everybody uses vitamin C every single morning, not evening. You can use the evening as well, but definitely in the morning, is that a lot of us think, I used to think that vitamin C was just great for building collagen and elastin, and as a deep sort of is an acid, in the form of L-ascorbic acid, is an acid for exfoliation, but it's highly protective against these rays, these UVA and UVB rays. Now, the really cool thing is that your skin stores it. So theoretically, you actually don't have to use it every single day. You could use it every other day because it stores for at least 24 hours in your skin. But because I'm around a lot of sun and pollution, I live here in Los Angeles, I use my vitamin C every single day. This is a really good brand. Go Pure is a very inexpensive brand, but really, really pure, good quality. So I'll put a link for that underneath the video. I also have a DIY vitamin C serum, and I will link to that underneath the video if you want to save a lot of money, and it's very effective if you're into DIY. And then finally, I want to show you this. So you've got all sunscreened up for the day. You've done your body, you've got it on your face, and maybe after that, you've applied a little bit of tinted moisturizer, BB cream, makeup, whatever, and you go out for your day. And if you're anything like me, you know, during the day, you don't want to be slathering on more of any of the products that I've just shown you because you've got makeup on, you've got maybe powder, you've maybe got blush. But with a mineral sunscreen, it is indicated that you reapply every 2 hours. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm going about my day and I'm not actually sunbathing, like sitting in the sun or lying in the sun, I don't apply it religiously every 2 hours, but I'm going to say probably every 3 to 4 hours I do. And this is how I do it. So I use this little brush-on sunscreen by Color Science. It's called the Sunforgettable. And I am never, ever without at least 2 of these in my possession. They come in different shades, and it also comes in translucent. And glove compartment of your car, purse, whatever, beach bag, gym bag, just honestly, please carry these around. It's SPF 50, so it's a really good SPF. You've got to be careful how you apply it though, because it says 50. A couple of times I've had to really make sure it's coming out properly, so I tap it on my inner arm first just to make sure, oh yeah, it's definitely coming out. And then, you know, in my car mirror or whatever, I'll apply it all over my face and my neck and even my chest. And so I really, really love it. And the other added benefit and bonus of this brush-on sunscreen is that, you know, certainly in the summer, I'll go about my day and get a little sweaty, a little perspiration going. And so instead of having to powder, this acts as a powder too, just as well as any other powder. So you can get the shine off your face while you're at it. So I hope you found that helpful. I'm so passionate about these products because they are such great products. Are you going to spend a little bit more than something that you would find at the drugstore? Yes, absolutely, with the products that I've shown you today. And just also be aware that if you are on a really tight budget, every 3 videos I try to do a really budget-friendly or a Friday favorite drugstore finds, because I want to be really respectful to you if you're on a tight budget. But, you know, if you can pull in the belt somewhere else so that you can get, you know, really beautiful products for your face, you know, I do think it's worth it, and particularly if you're getting a bit long in the tooth like me. Okay, so I will see you on the next episode. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of the upcoming episodes of Friday Favorites, where, of course, I don't just do beauty products, green beauty products. I do all kinds of other products, from kitchen gadgets to books to people I love. I run the gamut. Okay, I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video and don't want to miss any of my upcoming videos, please subscribe and make sure you click on the bell icon next door to the subscription box so you'll be notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, make sure you turn on the notifications for YouTube on your phone.